If it's your first time here, welcome. My name's Dan. We are currently full-time travelling out of this VW Crafter, doing lots of gaming, lots of little adventures, and yeah, welcome to the channel. So we're starting to realise how cold it's getting inside that metal box. Even if we have good heating, there are times where it gets blimmin' cold. Even if we're on a beautiful campsite on a lovely day like today, it's still getting cold. So right now we're in Sherwood Forest. You can see the absolutely gorgeous forest behind us. We found this beautiful little campsite. I think in the summer it is rammed because this campsite is huge. It goes all the way down there. Maybe there's got to be 500 pitches here, and it's a mix of caravans, motorhomes, tents, but all down the side here. There's this beautiful river that runs along, and as you go up the campsite, it crosses across the campsite and then runs all the way down. And yesterday we found this beautiful little tiny miniature railway, steam railway. We took Jack inside there. That was really lovely. But today, yeah, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we're doing with the winterizing of things, because it's starting to get pretty cold. I have been sent this little cool box with an AI something or another, and the plan is I'm going to try and get it hooked up today, which means we can watch Netflix through the car's system, you know, the standard like screen on the van. But first, we're going to head up to the top, because this is one of the places where all the heat is escaping the van. Now, if you haven't seen our roof before, this is our current roof. We've got some spare fuel, Starlink, some bits when we start to go off grid a bit more, boxes and paddle boards and all that stuff. But this here, this is where most of the heat is escaping the van, and this is because this is the wrong pop top. Now, when we ordered the pop top at the start, I sort of made it very clear that we are going to some cold places. I'd love to take the girls to Finland and go skiing in the Alps and all that sort of lovely places. That would be super cool. So we needed a very robust pop top. I can feel the heat actually coming out. We've got the heater on downstairs. I can feel the heat here actually. But I got in touch with a van house conversion of Tobias, who built this van for us, and got this pop top delivered. And I just sort of mentioned that it feels wrong. Like, it feels like this is not the right pop top. And it's very cold, and when it rains, the fabric leaks. You know, if it gets wet, it seeps through, and I just thought perhaps the waterproofing had gone, so I tried to re-waterproof it. Didn't really work, but long story short, he got in touch with the guys who supplied it, and they have agreed to replace it because they think this is the wrong one than what we ordered. There should be a bit of a lining on the inside to help waterproof it, but then also help keep the heat in. As you may have seen on previous videos, we ordered this, you can kind of see it through here, this insulation, which was about £700-800, and it was ridiculous money, and that has helped. But every single night you have even have to have the windows open, you get condensation on the inside, which I know is, you know, you can't fight that all the time. So let me show you. Whoa, don't fall down the ladder. Let me show you inside. Two things. One, we've bought a generator. Inside this box here now is a generator. This is the fuel for that generator. Oh, hello, Zara.
Hello.
You all right? How you getting on with your work? Good? Okay, sweet. Just up there, we have a little electric heater. Now, if you're a campsite owner, please don't worry. It's a very low wattage heater. We're not going to abuse your campsite. And then just up in the popped up roof there, we have a dehumidifier. That's like 40 quid off Amazon, but that is already capturing that moisture in, you know, very nicely. So we can have the heating on and the dehumidifier, and we also have here our diesel heater as well. So you can pop that on, and then you just up you go. I did find an app for this, but Tobias basically told me it's probably a dodgy rip-off app, and that's conflicting with this, which means we had to restart the app and all that sort of jazz. But I'll show you where our diesel heater is. Hello. These are our chocks, our leveling ramps, but here is the diesel heater. So up inside this silver box, there's our diesel heater, and the exhaust just runs out here. I can start to feel that pumping out some cold air now. But yeah, that's mostly what we've done. So we've got a good diesel heater, good insulation, a little electric heater for when we're on site, dehumidifier. We got the window cover on the front, which kind of keeps the heat in once we've got it, doesn't let it escape too much through the window. And at night time we've got like the thermal curtains, which are helping stop the heat escape through the front as well. Jack's awake. Oh, hey Jack. He's sleepy. They just had a nice long walk through the woods behind us. You alright? Sweet. Yeah, so this here, at the moment we got it down because it's been nice to just let some light in, but this doesn't really help keep the heat in, but it just stops this because the heat really escapes through the window. And then also the curtains here. We've got one curtain here that kind of covers across this bit here just to stop the heat going out there. So I was doing our lessons. Yeah, that's kind of like the most of what we've done there. The biggest thing that's happening this week is that we're heading up to Newcastle to get that pop-top changed. Once that pop-top's changed, I really hope that everything's going to be a bit better in terms of keeping the heat in. There is that. Be very conscious here that I've got the front windows open all the time as well, and the air vents on the back to try and keep that flow of air, because there's 4 of us in there, and we've had my arse kicked that we need to make sure that there's airflow to kind of keep that moisture going out of the van. Otherwise you're going to start to get mold in places you don't want mold, really. But yeah, let's have a little look around the campsite, and I'll show you where we are here, and then let's jump into the van and we'll try this AI box before it gets dark. But the sun's just about to set over the trees there, and yeah, this is a cute little campsite. Let's check it out. Starting to get cold, so let's jump in and we'll check out this box. What we're going to do is just get the oh my gosh, one-handing is not good with this. We'll get the engine on, just because we're going to need to run the entertainment system on the van. And let's go check it out. So at this point the audio completely cut off, and that's because my phone connected to the van, and it was, I don't know, we didn't pick up the microphones from the van. It was just a nightmare, so there's no audio at the moment. But essentially this is the one car stereo AI box. It works essentially like you would connect your phone to the car, but it just gives you a lot more kind of control. They sent it for me to check it out, and I'm going to run through it all with you in a second. But essentially you connect it as you would your phone. With this particular one, with our van, there is a USB-C slot right on sort of just below the dash, and we connected it up with USB-C. You can connect it up on Wi-Fi too, and you can also put an eSIM in there, but
For us and for me, it made it so much more sense than just plugging in a USB. So that, plug it into the van, that also means it's got battery as well. But yeah, let's get back to it and I'll show you what this thing can do. And as you can see, it essentially acts as a mini PC. So we'll skip this. What you want to do is heading to your settings. So there's two ways you can do it. One is that you hook up your Wi-Fi from your phone. So if you don't have an onboard Wi-Fi, turn your phone to a hotspot and then you can hook that up. But as you can see here, there is a Wi-Fi option. We just hooked up to our internet, so it's a 2G one. So basically every time, unless I turn it off, that internet's always going to be on, and it's trying to just pull the 4G from outside inside the van and just give us a better internet connection. But if we head back here, we will head back to the main menu. Hit the button at the top there, go to home. One of the biggest things that I really like is I can head into Netflix. I've got it logged in already. Tested this a minute ago. And perfect. Exactly what I want to see. Investigation, alien, conspiracy theories. Aliens are out there, 100%. And you can see it comes in through here. That sounds good, doesn't it? Doesn't that sound good though?
Yeah.
Because it just uses the audio from in the van. Now, obviously, without a doubt, don't use this while you're driving. You're gonna get 6 points. You're gonna get arrested. You're gonna get fined. You're gonna get an absolute slap on the wrist. But if you're static in, I don't know, motorways, service stations, just on the side of the road, chilling like we are now, you can pop this on. As long as you've got, make sure, as long as you've got battery for your main car, you can just turn this on and just let this run. So I don't know, maybe the kids' iPads are dead or whatever. You have Netflix on it, you got Disney on here. It's just a cool system. So if you've got a slightly older car or whatever it may be, this might be good for you. It's got browser like Chrome as well, YouTube, Spotify, Disney. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's basically like a slightly more unlocked system. It's good. It's very cool. So they basically sent this to me. I haven't been sponsored or anything. They've just sent it to me, so check it out, see what you think honestly. And I'll be completely honest, I'm not going to use really anything on here too much, possibly apart from the Google Maps, the Netflix, the Disney, and the YouTube. We do a lot of YouTubing, so it's quite cool to be able to sit here without turning on my PC at the back, watch Netflix, watch YouTube, and just yeah, just have some cool apps here. But there's much more. Chrome, gallery, YouTube, Spotify. You can link it to your phone. There's the LED stuff, there's the music, there's loads of jazz on there. VLC player, love it. Waze, TikTok's on there. Yeah, anyway, that's kind of cool. It works. We've got Netflix in the van now. Aside from the gaming setup that we've got on here, this is kind of my favourite spot on the van. It's just nice, especially on a night like tonight. Sun's just going down. Campsite's basically empty, like we're the only ones here. It's been really nice. But yeah, definitely looking forward to getting this done. Hopefully it'll be a day or 2 day job. Got to disconnect the solar panels, take the whole roof off, take the fabric off, and they're going to replace the fabric. Hopefully I can get some footage for you for that for another video. But yeah, it's time to start winter prepping. Yeah, next steps, heading up to Newcastle, and I really want to go and check out Bamburgh Castle now that I know that was where Uhtred Uhtred of Bebbanburg was. Incredible history, absolutely incredible history. And then after that, we're heading up to the north coast of, or the northwest coast of Scotland. Basically, we want to go all up the west side. Not really keen on doing like the NC 500 as it is like a as is a tourist route per se, but I'm really keen to just kind of follow that route around and then just spend a bit of time here, there and everywhere, and yeah, kind of see how the winter goes. It'd be really nice if we get some good snow. I know we've got some really lovely resorts, the Cairngorms. I think Glencoe's got a beautiful ski resort as well, so if the snow drops, we will be there. We're going to keep an eye on the weather and yeah, just hopefully book in at one of these ski resorts on the campsites and just take the kids skiing. It'd be absolutely amazing. But yeah, first things first, let's get this sorted. Let's potentially get some carpet down on the floor, so throughout the winter it's a bit warmer on the toes of our slippers. And yeah, just a bit of a short video, just a little bit of an update, really let you know what we're getting on, what we're getting up to. And yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out, checking out the videos, and yeah, if you enjoy it, like and subscribe. And for you guys who have been following on Twitch, subscribing on Twitch and subscribing on the Overland gaming page, it means the world. It's super cool. I'm glad you've been enjoying the videos, and it's been quite a turn for me for doing videos for other people a lot of the time to kind of doing our own now. I've just got too much going on. I'm going to sort of really focus down and start focusing on these van life videos over winter, because I'm super excited. I'm super excited to make some memories with these guys. So yeah, have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video.